Imagine two people with the same starting salary, commute, and monthly bills. They spend 5 years working the exact same hours in the same city. By the end of those 5 years, their lives look nothing alike. One spends every Sunday night anxious about the balance in their checking account. The other lives with a sense of total financial calm. It's easy to assume one of them received a sudden windfall or a massive raise, but neither of them inherited a cent or hit a jackpot. The person struggling missed an invisible detail in how they managed their money. They prioritized income, the cash flowing in, while ignoring wealth, the value that actually stays. A high salary offers no protection if the money lacks a clear destination. When the math doesn't work, earning more only scales the size of the failure. To understand why the math fails, look at your finances as a mechanical system, specifically a water tank. In this system, income is water pouring through the top valve, while unmonitored spending creates leaks at the bottom. People try forcing more water in, but the base fractures just expand to match it. The tank's level stays completely stagnant. Until the outflow is tracked and controlled, increasing the input simply drains the system at a higher velocity. Repairing the financial system starts with careful observation. You have to identify which costs are load-bearing needs and which are structural leaks caused by status spending. Observation matters because external shocks are a mathematical certainty. Eventually, you'll face a medical bill, a sudden car repair, or a loss of work. To survive these moments, you need a financial shock absorber, an emergency fund. Think of this fund like a crash helmet. Its job isn't to win the race, but to absorb impact and prevent a fatal outcome. Survival mechanics must be engineered into the system before you can focus on growth. Once the system is stable, you face an invisible threat that drains static savings: inflation. Inflation works like a shrinking chocolate bar. The number of squares stays identical, but the physical size gets smaller. Your balance looks the same, but its power decays. Hoarding cash leads to a loss of purchasing power over time. To counter this decay, you need a multiplier engine, the force of compound growth. Compound growth means your money doesn't just grow on the original amount, it grows on past growth. The initial money works, and then that work goes to work for you. Another golden rule is to never put all your eggs in one basket. This is the concept of diversification. If all your money is in one place and that place shakes, your entire balance can collapse. Smart investors protect against this by distributing their risk. Durable wealth accumulates through a protected, diversified, and time-dependent system. Even a perfect system can be sabotaged by a behavioral error that occurs the moment you earn a raise. This is lifestyle creep. When your income steps up, your expenses often jump to follow it, running in parallel. This erases the new financial ground you just gained. Building wealth requires capturing that new influx of cash and routing it directly into your multiplier engine instead of increasing your consumption. Artificially capping your outflow is the mechanical key to converting a higher salary into actual freedom. We are taught to identify wealth by what people buy, but true wealth is largely invisible. Wealth is margin. It's the breathing space that allows you to absorb an unexpected bill without panic and make life choices without immediate financial pressure. Income dictates how you live today. Wealth dictates who controls your tomorrow. Moving from theory to action requires a specific set of protocols. Protocol 1 is flow tracking, recording every transaction for 30 days. Protocol 2 is buffer activation, building a small emergency fund to stabilize the system. Protocol 3 is automation, routing your savings before you have the chance to spend them. Protocol 4 is investing in your skills to maintain the primary engine of the whole system. Reliable financial systems stabilize through small, intentionally repeated actions. The goal is to stop reacting to the flow of money and start engineering a system that captures it.